are reflective in relation to our population growth over the next number of years. We are committed to ensuring that they will be published. I'm unsure if...
That's a yes then, yeah?
Well, I'm unsure if they will be published before the general election. That's dependent on next week. But I know each of the ministers and within our section are working diligently to try and get these targets published. And if not, it will be after the general election.
What's the delay? Is it Fianna Fáil don't want to publish them because they want their own housing targets for their manifesto?
Well, I think there's a number of considerations. I think the National Plan of Framework...
In half a mile, prepare to park your car. You will need to walk to your destination from there.
From many agencies, and I think in the round, it was really important that we get this right in relation to how we actually deliver land to be zoned for structural residential need, but also that the targets...
All right, we'll wait and see if that happens next week. I want to ask you just briefly, and speaking of getting things right, Minister, about the Occupied Territories Bill, because Sinn Féin requested the Dáil be recalled this week to pass it, and then Sinn Féin and the Social Democrats offered their Dáil time next week in order to get it passed before the general election. Government hasn't accepted any of that. You'd almost think the government don't want to get this legislation passed.
Well, certainly that's not the case. The Taoiseach has been very much committed to try and get this bill introduced, and it's crucial that we get it right. And I know Richard and his colleagues want the passage of this bill, and as a matter of urgency, as do we. At the minute, we're following the ICJ's opinion. We have a duty to do more in relation to ensuring that we take all the amendments from the Attorney General's opinion into consideration, and we continue to engage with discussions in that. But it's really important, and I know that Taoiseach wants to be at the front of this really important piece of legislation.
Okay, but it looks like it's not going to get done, Richard Boyd Barrett. I know Micheál Martin was saying today there are 12 areas the government believes still need to be made more robust for a legal discussion, and government saying that they want this to be stand up to legal challenge in the EU. So is it not better to get it right rather than get it fast?
No, I think the government are speaking out of two sides of their mouth on this. They imposed the money message that has blocked this bill since 2018. They have failed to put sanctions on in a year where, in my opinion, and the opinion of many people in the world, a genocide is taking place in Gaza, and now we're being told as a promise that we'll do this after the election. And it's certainly why I'd be encouraging people to get out on the national demonstration in solidarity with Palestine on Saturday week, because we need to put pressure on this government to do what they have refused to do today.
Okay. Well, we may well be in a different situation by Saturday week, but thank you both very much for joining us. That is Richard Boyd Barrett and Minister Alan Dillon.
We're celebrating 125 years of Opel. And with a milestone like that, what better time to explore Opel's extensive award-winning range? Plus, if you order your 251 Opel now, we'll gift you with a €500 Dunnes Stores gift card. Other than that, you've not much else to talk about. In fact, the percentage of time we're going to talk about finance offers, that will be 0%. Happy buy day to you. Find out more about our 251 offers at opel.ie or contact your local Opel dealer. T&Cs apply.
Concerned about diabetes?
Prepare to park your car. You will need to walk to your destination from there.
Hotel Dublin on Sunday afternoon, November 10th.
Arrived.
Featuring product stands, the latest diabetes technologies, health checks, advice, workshops, and more. For more information, visit Diabetes.ie. Brought to you by Diabetes.Ireland, kindly sponsored by AstraZeneca.
At Hidden Hearing, we've been helping people hear better for 35 years. To celebrate, get up to €2,000 off state-of-the-art hearing aids. Don't qualify for PRSI? Don't worry, you too can enjoy €2,000 off. Our offer is for absolutely everyone. Visit hiddenhearing.ie today. T's and C's apply.
No 2 days are the same in Irish sport. We go from the highest highs one day to fierce debates the next. There's always something new to talk about. So join Joe Malloy every weekday for expert opinion and analysis on the Indoor Sport Podcast. Available wherever you get your podcasts.
RTE Radio 1.
Marty Pellow, live for the Summer Series at Trinity College Dublin on July 6th. Following a string of iconic performances over the years, Marty Pellow returns to the stage with his Love Is All Around summer shows. Celebrate Marty Pellow's greatest wet hits live this July. Tickets available now.
Music updates on RTE.
1.
Drive time on RTE Radio 1, sponsored by Zurich. Our pensions are fully behind you for the years ahead of you. Visit zurich.ie to learn more.
Tweet at DriveTimeRTE.
It's D-Day in the title race, and it's finally the League of Ireland and down to the wire. I love these nights, I must say. Shelbourne and Shamrock Rovers both on the cusp of claiming the title after what is a thrilling season of football. Meanwhile, across the Irish Sea, Manchester United have confirmed Ruben Amorim as their new coach as he inherits side sitting 14th in the Premier League. I'm joined now by Conan Byrne, who's former player with Shelbourne and St. Pat's. Conan, you're very welcome to the programme. You're up in Derry, I believe, for the Shelbourne match tonight.
Yeah, Cormac up in Derry before the big game this evening between Derry and Shelbourne. Really looking forward to it. It's a great occasion.
So just to set the scene for people, Shells are on top of the league, right, with 60 points. Shamrock Rovers with 58 points. And it all comes down to tonight, isn't that right? So Shelbourne are up in Derry, as you say. Shamrock Rovers face Waterford at home. How do you think it's going to go?
Oh, it's so tight, and you'll hear loads of people, different people talk about the different scenarios of what could happen. Shelbourne are up in Derry, a really difficult place to come and win a game. There'll be a lot of talk about the artificial surface that they'll be playing on. They need to win the game, in my opinion, in order to win the league, because Shamrock Rovers do have a home tie against Waterford in front of a sold-out Tallaght Stadium. 10,000 people will be there. I expect that to be a comfortable victory for Shamrock Rovers, given the form that they're in. So Shelbourne, on the back of two very good victories themselves, are coming up here to try and win a league title, and they're up against a team that probably should be in the title race themselves, Derry City, so they'll not want to see that happen on their home patch.
Yeah, it's a cup final, isn't it, for Shelbourne? If they win the whole thing. What do you think the mindset will be? What do you think Damien Duff will say to his team before they run out onto the pitch? Will they play it defensively and try and nick a winner, or will they go at it, do you think, Conan, from the off?
I think they should go at it from the off, Cormac, if I'm being completely honest. I think they might catch Derry on the hop, who might have an eye on the cup final next week against Strada. So I'd expect Shelbourne to go out all guns blazing, try and get that early goal, because if they keep it tight and if it's 0-0 in the Brandywell and they hear of a goal up in Tallaght, they might just get a little bit unnerved, and I expect Shelbourne to try and get an early goal in this game.
They will. I mean, both sets of fans I know are. I met a Shamrock Rovers fan in work here at 2 p.m. Right, he was sick. He he couldn't wait. He had a ticket for tonight. I know it's a sellout, I think, in Tallaght, but it's such a great climax for the whole season, isn't it?
It's absolutely incredible. Just the whole picture behind the live games on RTE, both games on TV this evening, and the hullabaloo around it. I'm a school teacher by trade, just to see all the colour in the schools as well with the kids. It's just grown and grown these last few years, and Damien Duff being the character that he is, just getting everybody behind the league, and it's just going from strength to strength. It really is, and coming into this climatic event of winner takes all, it's just incredible.
Yeah. Look, you're a footballer by trade, with a little bit of teaching thrown in. Tell the truth. Can I ask? There's a text here from a listener, 51051. I'm a Shamrock Rovers fan on my way to the match. I'm hoping we win the league, but I think Shelbourne is going to do it. They know a win will get them the title, and I wouldn't begrudge them if they claim a title. Well done, Pat. Would many Shamrock Rovers fans be as charitable as Pat, do you think, Conan?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He might be a closet Shelbourne fan.
Yeah, probably. Can I ask you before I let you go, though, about the Manchester United new head manager, Ruben Amorim from Portugal? He has some old task ahead of him, doesn't he?
He has an unbelievable task ahead of him, but in fairness to him, when he took over at Sporting back in 2018, there was a group of 50 supporters that brutally attacked the players and staff at the training ground, and he had to come in on the back of that and bring a sense of identity and stability back to the club. Now, nothing like that thankfully happened at Old Trafford, but there is a lot of people that will will want to get on board with what Amorim is trying to do, and the fact that he has done so well and has been so successful at Sporting Lisbon over the last number of years, bringing players through, signing fantastic players that have gone on to play for big teams across Europe. I think that it's a brilliant appointment by Manchester United.
Yeah, okay, well, Manchester United So, look, before I let you go in a word, I know you have over 430 odd, 38, I think, league appearances. So you know your apples. In a word, Shamrock Rovers or Shelburne?
Shamrock Rovers.
Ah, there he goes. And you know where to contact him if he's wrong or right or whatever side of the fence you're on. Conan Byrne, former St. Pat's and Shelburne player. Thank you very much indeed.
27. He's going to stay in charge for the Portuguese champions 3 remaining games before the international break. Manchester United played Sporting €11 million for his services there. Later on tonight, in the next couple of hours, the Electricity League title will be won in either Derry or Tala. As you heard a short while ago, Shelburne hoping to win for the first time since 2006. They lead the table by 2 points. They're away to Derry City. Shamrock Rovers aiming to win the title for the 5th year in a row, a record never achieved before in League of Ireland history. RTE are covering both games live. Derry and Shelburne is on RTE2 television, and Rovers against Waterford is on the RTE News channel and on the RTE player. Also on RTE television tonight, on Television 1 from 7:30 is the GAA All-Star Awards. Now, the football All-Stars were named yesterday. The hurling team will be confirmed during tonight's broadcast, along with the Player of the Year and the Young Player of the Year awards in both codes. Meanwhile, Cork have confirmed the appointment of Robert Downey from Glen Rovers as their captain for the senior hurlers for the coming.
Tá sé amí súlacha ah siar imachtaí na seachtainna luman tachtain seo tá Emmett Ryan ar a seoracht tráchtra agus cuimhní Whaley Macklin Lí le chuman de Lí na Héireann le Lí chuman de Héireann go mleisce fáidrú Bert.
Yes.
Tá cumir bhfuil duine goibh I láthir ag ócáid an glóra an sin san cén duine tá ann. Níl slú amór de chiiste Emmett, no?
Ní go fólar éonas fa a feicimtí stéí sure.
Cuimhe tá dus láir in éine go bhfuil?
Tá mé híos go láirna.
Gratis na gaige ar nó go bhna scéil. OK. Bhfuil cogur tá breis agus gáchéid ina báí mar chuúla sibh níos luúis sa glóir de bhar tiltte tubisteach na seachtainna seo sa Spáin a bhórmhór I gceantar Valencia ar na tíre. Imní ag bhfuil tuile curpanna fós le haimsiú. Hit báisteach bliana I dréimh se 8 nuair a clig in áitina I Valencia ar an mór. Tá chlíomh Kenny de Swint a bhín úfás a tartarú sa Spáin a tachtain seo.
Tá sé úsásach agus gohfuir ag feicmid an Spáin is ag dorasteach I trí lá bro níor aine agsúla leis an tiltí seo do chluiste agan nach raibh alarm nó fógra ar bith feite acu gotí gur na tiltí hena féin anna goirí agus daoine sánathe ann. I mean, I need a chuige seachas clasam is an óir deirigur bhórla eile héid sa counter sin agus cá an Spáin in milliún ag ahrú an ann ag an am sin agus is léir nar loré agus is cúshrán agus tragód agus imní dún ar fád is socha agus muid ag brenuir in Spáin agus ag brenuir Florida agus an aimsir agus an ahrúir ráda a chúsí na ahrú aimsir seo agus an aimsir níos tá séirí seo.
Can I the sweet hate Emmett?
Well, yeah, like just coming into we just know and shit like we've like a couple of words like Maconia Valencia, like Marluch in Africa, Renishid, Darren Aquag, the Shin and Kuch, Macrawain, the Master Data, Macorja Hain, like Gandels, like Bracknor, like Ansha them playing a fucking like, you know, Zamora, Valencia, the lot Marathon, there's Chakacha, the Planana, Urchulaku, or Enos Gianni, and the Gna Marathon, the Aku, August, a lot of Sheen Show, August, Reason Sort Chin, or Shul's Counter, it's Gandels, Darren Shin Galer, or on Thomas the Show, should the Krejamar, just counting a quarter of Viagam, a bull in a clan, and there's Acton and Blake, the Scotland, Vichy, Irachs and Alban, your Horla, Gakrod, Akigrog, your Hopsin, Orto Air, a few chat there, a quick whale to Holland Shin, Keg around Galer, Sakar, just go around Machin, you know, final election chorus, 5 Lee, just the Fader, Fucklocker, and Rich of
Yeah, on Vekimit Cleave till after, I'm sure, Nisesh Kaftula, Agus Nis Miniki, and Makacham, Yaller, and Afruero, and Doilat.
But to Stanola gra Gaveki, go Mac sé an le tour air Hushig everywhere other than Tilty, Spáin and Shaw, Tashi saw Anna could have given a game two girls Stoka, air Hushig and order choke to Savannah where it's when you look at atmospheric a car Araha, Tilty Shaw, so Stoka gur cartoon air fod fell over her, Sonora August Sunshine Erin.
On bhfuil taintas orpach Emmett gúlhínach glór maidide le cuasaí ahrúéráid a dor leatsa, agus go háirí hinis agus capfa níos an Azerbaijan ar nó ag gúlaling ag channeling ag an de lá.
Well, you see, the fairness me to if you were direct level and it's horrible fact now, Mar, like, you know, it's 5 down to each show, like, that really a danger, it's got going to people down to Chile, to Philippines, to very much in Australia, to if they're shin, Aaron, I'm sure talking on shows in Europe, so Coffer Iraq down the vet danger on the show, can dial the show, March, solar, not going to know the end of level down to the show.
Okay, bug me raigi tauchon vericon ila Kerala Díon Tauch an America, Tá a milliún vóta caite hana héna vóta lua, tá rhetoric ar dáhíh a géirú ach léirín na pobl bhreithne go bhfuil an tora idir gá cheann na mea. Bhí an conspóid hí Puerto Rico, an conspóid hí méide dúir Joe Biden, hí loch lenúna Trump, agus Bruscar, agus an conspóid hí méide dúir Trump, hí charú le maná, cuma an mailewain nó nach mailewain, so a chive cédó is smú a rinne na heachtrií seo maithas nó dochar an tachtain seo dar latsa.
As an cynnig siad is tóca maithas dus na dain láigh tuigim go raibh leis an méid a bhí ráta ag Biden agus tuigim filin sin leis an méid a dúirt Clinton a gabhad is a séide ag nar dúirt gur ceartid ar fad lucht leúna ag Trump a chur ag gisán de deplorables ach dúirt sin I mí an bhean fór so ní dóilm gohfuil an tám ag Trump agus scairláh aci agan leis sin a chiúntú agus an achar na chorthú agus rá bhil tá fuagrán aici urbh agus ar bhir cinna dain láthach agus go bhfuir tá Harris rééis rá go meach publictánach ar ina cabinet agus meachsí sásta play oscailte a bheith aici leis
Starting route to Bungrana.
ag an buinte seo neadidir an
Proceed to the route.
ráta ag Biden go meach tioncar agus sin ach bheitna ceapa is léir gohfuil an fearg ar winter Puerto Rico agus iad